championship at stake. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. On the run, it's Bishop. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Keeping it on the ground here. Across the 40. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Matthews. Heads out of bounds with a short gain on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The ball's with first and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Here comes second and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense now operating in empty. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Nice grab. It's Matthews. Touchdown, Vols. They draw first blood in this national title game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Sategna. He's tackled at the 21. That's will start. Motion now from the tight end. He'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the running back, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
1st down and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the point after is good. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Hand it off. They stop him right at the 24.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That's reeled in. It's Matthews. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. They've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
And the Vols keep the football on the move. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Brazzell. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Caught quickly. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He gets loose. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, what a call there on 4th and inches. I thought, though, the easy route, right? Just a quarterback sneak. But this guy knows his team well. Get behind that offensive line, and you pick up a huge gain there.
The Volunteers line it up with first and goal. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Really good job here by the offensive line. The windows get very tight for the quarterback. They do a nice job of giving him time to work through his progressions. I know he wants to get this ball into the end zone. After all, this is the national championship.
Looking to pass here on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
The 10th play of this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. A little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Sategna. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. That play will move the sticks, set them up 1st down at the 42.
Well, that's mano a mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Try to convert with the sneak. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Mateer. The pass rush gets home. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Secondary backed up off the ball now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here's the second down play. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the Sooners are going to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Signs a quick throw.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a 1st down gain.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
With the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter of this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Aguilar. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. The sure hands. It's Matthews. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Looking to throw here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now in third and very long. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Wide open downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Handoff here from the shotgun. Touchdown, Volunteers. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You talk about a big stage and big-time pressure and then delivering. That's what this running back just did to be able to give them his 3-point lead. And if you're smart, you just kick the extra point. That forces your opponent to have to go down and score a touchdown to win the game.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Oklahoma Sooners will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Caught over the middle, it's Burks. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
And his defense doing a good job all game long and not giving up many yards after the catch. Now working with this lead, trying to preserve it. Good job of keeping their eyes up and bringing this receiver down. Gave up some yards, but nothing big to try to hold on to this lead.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? To throw, it's Mateer. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Just a great job by this offensive line in the back to get the ball into the end zone. Now you go up by 2 here late in the game. It's the national championship, pretty easy. Kick the extra point to give yourselves that 3-point lead.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. With 4 seconds to go, this field goal would send us to OT. overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series in these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
First down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. That's caught. It's Brazzell.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The Volunteers are in the red zone now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. And the offense will spend a timeout before one of the most important plays of this game, needing to convert here. So here comes a crucial 3rd and short. This offense does not want to have to settle for a field goal attempt here in overtime. Looking to pass, it's Aguilar. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. That pass falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. They jump on top in OT.
Well, the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick grab.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So here comes a crucial 3rd down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown. This brings toward the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going 2nd when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
How about this? A two-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. To throw, it's Mateer. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call.
Boy, what a way to end this football game. A coach that believes in his offense, gives them a chance to go out and execute, and they deliver.
Standing on the top of the mountain, Kirk. National